On this week's weekly workout, I wanted to give you guys some options when it comes to your elbows. Let's start off nice and basic. Remember that we do not need to throw the kitchen sink at these elbows. Our balance, our positioning is going to be very important. We don't need to be drawing the elbow back to hit the elbow, because remember, an elbow is designed to cut. An elbow is not designed to be like a knockout punch or anything like that. So we don't need to overswing with these elbows. We want to throw them from right where they are. Now, when we throw an elbow, I'm going to start in our regular elbow range. When we throw an elbow, the hand that is not elbowing needs to be protecting us. Remember, if I'm close enough to elbow him, he's also close enough to elbow me. So hands up, hand comes up to protect, elbow. Other hand goes up to protect, elbow. Now, a detail that will add another element and help you land your elbows a lot more is instead of that hand that's protecting facing you, make sure it faces your opponent. What that does is that allows that protecting hand to also play a bigger role in helping you land those elbows. So when the hand is facing there, I can pull the head, I can push the head, I can pull down the arm. I can really add a lot more dynamic to my elbows as opposed to the hand just here playing a simple basic role. So face those hands toward your opponent so it can play more of an active role in helping you land these elbows. So we have different ways that we can throw the elbow. Conventional elbow, side to side. So that's hands up, going from one side to the other side, one side to the other side. We can also go down, up, down. So that means coming over the top. Boom, like that. Boom, like that. We can go from bottom to top. That means coming in like that. Like that. We can also go 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. That's like that. Like that. We can also go, and this is what I've seen John Jones do, is from here, come up here like this, right? So that's coming up, elbow. It's coming up, elbow. The bottom line is that an elbow is simply hitting your opponent with your elbow. It's a very, very hard point, hitting them in the head. And however it gets done, it's going to hurt your opponent. So if it's possible to throw the elbow and land the elbow, it's going to be effective. There's also, I've seen them come here, boom, kind of like that. So you have all kinds of different angles that you can throw these elbows and they be effective. If they land, they land. It's not wrong if it works. So recap, we're going to go over just the basic ones that we just went over. Hand facing your opponent, so that protecting hand can play an active role. We got side to side. We got top to bottom. We got bottom to top. We got 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And we can even hit our opponent with our forearm, kind of like that. Those are also considered elbows. But what helps you land the elbows is making sure that your balance is intact. So if you notice, I'm not swinging all over the place and putting myself out of position. In order to really understand the balance part, is you have to understand that a little bit goes a long way with the elbow. So you can really just flow with it. Boom, boom, boom. Even though I wasn't throwing a bunch of power behind those elbows, if this bone is hitting the person in the face, it doesn't take a lot of power in order to do damage. So remember that your balance, your positioning is going to be very important, especially being this close to your opponent. The elbows are what we call hard tools. That means that a little bit goes a long way. The elbows are not meant to be, yes, you can knock somebody out with an elbow, but they're not meant to, the elbows are meant to cut. They're not meant to knock someone out. So you do not have to throw everything in the kitchen sink at it. So keep that in mind. Hopefully that was helpful. Coach Sully, Reps and Sweat, Frederick, Maryland. Let's get it.